Although many of us would like to think that life's picture perfect, similar to movies where things always work out the way that the characters want them to, and there's always some happily ever after. The reality is that life's filled with many different situations, emotions, problems, and these things can come from various aspects of your life. It could come from work, from school, from family, friendships, relationships, health, financial situations, and the list truly does go on. This is really to just name a few. When things occur, one may begin to feel overwhelmed, drained, or emotionally strained. This is known as stress. Stress, by definition, is when an organism fails to respond appropriately to emotion or physical threats. In other words, exactly what I was previously mentioning, when certain things begin to occur in your life and you feel like you don't have the correct control over them, you become highly overwhelmed. Physically, stress can be harmful to your body. During this time you're experiencing stress, you really wake up your nervous system. Your body begins to release hormones, and it continues to release more hormones and more hormones, and those release sugars into your blood. Stress can really have some negative long-term effects on your body, your mind, and your overall spirit. Everyone kind of deals with stress in their own way. And although there's not a cookie cutter way to deal with stress, there are some ways that you can respond to stress that will help you. Talking about those things that are causing your stress, why they're causing you stress, the ways you can address it may be one way. But if you're like a lot of people and talking to others isn't something that you're willing to do, you can always write about it. These are just some known ways that you can deal with stress. I think the most important thing is that you face it head on, that you deal with the stress, and you don't hold it back, that you remain positive, you're looking on the bright side of things, which is also known as being optimistic. If you believe in yourself and know that you can get through your stress, that is known as self-efficacy. And lastly, your ability to really get through everything is your hardiness. So I think that everyone endures their own type of stress. I think for myself, specifically over the last year, I've dealt with some really big stresses, family stress, as well as work stress. Some of the things that are stressful in my line of work are deadlines. I think that is a huge stress for anyone that works anywhere. You have to meet these deadlines. It's really important. For us, it really dictates our customer experience, and as a customer service manager, your job is to make sure that you're always delivering a great customer experience. So for me, that's a big stress, making sure that I'm very detail oriented, making sure that I'm reaching all of my deadlines, I am communicating with all the correct people, and that my customers are getting all of the correct information. I think another thing in my line is that, so we deal with heating oil, we deal with diesel, we deal with gasoline, and these are all things that our customers need. Sometimes our customers need these things at a time that we're not able to make happen. And so that can be stressful, to kind of disappoint a customer, to really not be able to deliver on the things that your company promises. That can be really stressful. In my own personal life, my parents have been married for the last 38 years, and over the last year, they recently split up. So that was a huge stress in my life, to really watch my mom go through the things that she's went through, and to continue to really be strong for her, but kind of deal with what's going on for myself. That's been really, really stressful. So some of the ways that I've kind of been getting through it, writing has been a huge thing for me. I think that that's been one of the best things to get me through this. And definitely talking about it, talking with all the people involved, as well as people that don't have an opinion and don't really know the situation, and kind of getting their feedback and really listening to their opinions has really helped get me through my stress. Stress is one of those things that if you don't take care of it, it can really affect you. You can become really sick. It leads to heart attacks. It leads to high blood pressure. And I've had a large amount of high blood pressure issues over the last couple of years. So for me, I specifically know how important it is to manage stress.